State your name.
Jasmine's here.
All right, got you. Morella, are you here?
Here.
Okay, Joshua.
Here.
Gracie.
Here.
Carlos. Carlos is absent. Jose.
Here. I'm here.
Ethan.
Here.
Natalia.
Here.
Jaylene.
Here.
Giovanna Ruiz.
Here.
Giovanna's absent.
Here.
Taylor.
Here.
Jay. Jay's absent. Gianna.
Here.
Jacob.
No, Jay's here. Jay's here.
Okay. Okay, Jacob.
Here.
Roberto.
Here.
Reggie.
Here.
Ariana.
Ariana's here.
Okay, Jasmine. Jasmine is here. Carlos, are you here?
Yes.
Carlos is here. That means I have 22 people here. That means I should have 23 online. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, cool. Okay, you guys see the assignment here. Make sure you title everything, put your name, date, all that stuff. Make sure you sign all the pages that you turn in for homework when you turn in on Friday. But we're doing the assignment number 125. Let me get out of the way so it can focus. Assignment 25, 4.4, solving radical equations, page 222, 3 through 35 odd. I'm going to do a couple extras on there too real quick. That's pretty much it.
Quality of the camera? The resolution is really low.
I have it all the way up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mess with it, Jose. Jose, let me ask you, since you're asking, I'm talking to you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Noise cancellations. Oh, noise cancellations? I don't know if I did do that. Okay, I'm going to put it on the 360. Are you on high definition on your end?
Yeah, now it looks a lot better.
Really? I put it on less definition.
And for some, okay, now it quote unquote unfocused, but the resolution went back down.
When I go in, it gets unfocused. When I get out, it takes a second for it to get focused.
Yeah, the
so
problem is,
are you in high res? What?
I'll try changing my. How would you change that? Just go into settings and then make it so I receive it better.
Look, I'll show you. Look, homie. Wait, what? I'm talking over you. I'm sorry, Jose. Good. What did you say?
Oh, I probably had to change the setting from receive resolution to high definition. Hello?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Jose, can you hear me? That's why it's just tripping out. Okay. Jose, I'm still talking to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Go here on the 3 dots. You see them?
Yeah.
Everyone else who has bad resolution, go on the 3 dots. Click on that. Go to settings. Go to video. Okay. See mine? Send it. Receive. Change yours to receive to 720. You know, I'm going to change mine to receive 360. There, maybe that'll make it better. So change yours to receive to 720. I'm going to change mine. This is. Oh, well, I don't know what to say then. I'm going to change my send to 720. Skate or die. Okay. So mine's at 720. Jose, I'm still talking to you. Yeah. How's it look now? Can you see it?
Well, right now it's paused.
Is it still?
It's still.
Right now it's what?
It still looks pretty bad. Now it's
yeah, it's really bad.
It's just very.
Someone said I should get like an expensive. Someone said I should get like an expensive camera or something. Let's see what it looks like on my end. Gianna.
The problem with cameras is a lot of people scam you.
Yeah.
Well, I got this from the school for free, so I scammed them. I didn't get scammed. I got this for free at Oxnard High School. I'm the scammer, not the scammy. Don't forget that.
It might be a lighting issue.
Okay,
sure.
Gianna.
Yeah.
Gianna, how's it look for you?
It's a little blurry. Yeah.
Okay, blurry. I got a blurry. Okay. Let's see, Joshua, how's it look for
It's a
you?
bit pixelated, but I can kind of understand the writing.
Oh, now it's good.
Oh my gosh,
all
why
Yeah,
is
it's
my
good
camera
now.
so bad? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I hate this job. I tell you, I can't
And now
stand it.
focused again.
Maybe I just leave it alone. Because I'm moving my
Maybe you should do it on the paper.
mouse around. I know, I don't want to do paper today though. Looks good on my end. Well, let me do a couple problems and then see what you guys think, okay? I'm all set up. It takes me like, I do paper, but it takes, oh no, see, I'm frozen.
Yeah.
And can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Let me drink some water. We get back to,
Page 222, 3 to 35.
like,
odd.
totally frozen. Did I get kicked off?
No.
Natalia, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Leah,
What?
are these my earbuds? Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I can't even tell if you guys, can anyone hear
I
me?
can hear you,
We
but
can
not
hear
see
you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you
I
too.
hear you too.
I'm frozen. Hey, how many people are using Wi-Fi today, right now? Or just watching videos? Eli,
Lige, are you using Wi-Fi right now? Watching videos?
is Malia?
Nope. I'm not either. I was about to, but I can not.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think my, I just think I just have to,
Why does it like work sometimes and sometimes it doesn't? So
There he goes.
okay, now my camera's not working. I don't know what happened. I got kicked off. It'll take forever because of technical difficulties. See if I can fix my camera here. Okay. Receive low definition. Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to fix my camera. I don't know what's going on here. No? My camera's not working. What the hey? You guys just want to come over to my house? Just learn here?
Do you have snacks?
Yeah. What do we have to eat, Leanne?
Oh no, I can make you guys popcorn, and we don't have good snacks right now.
Homemade popcorn.
Like pizza rolls.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm down.
You guys should all
I
come over.
mean, I don't want to give you guys corona, so
Oh my gosh. We actually, you know what, kind of, Jose, I kind of want the coronavirus, to be honest
Get it
with you,
over
because you get over with it. Once you're done with it, you won't have to worry about it. You'll be immune. Okay. I'm trying again, fix my camera.
I'll make them smoothies.
Oh, my wife can make you guys
And I'll
smoothies.
make you some coffee to keep you awake. Hey, get
They're more healthy than Jamba Juice.
Your house sounds like it's a
Okay,
resort.
let's see. Can I do my house is like a party. Everyone's just. I have 4 kids, 2 kids that are your age. We can go play ping pong. We can go play basketball. I'm still working on my camera, by the way.
Set up the clock.
We can play hide and go seek. You guys,
set up the hoops.
what's that?
Set up the hoops. for
Yeah, we can play
basketball.
poison. You guys ever play that? You guys ever play Thunder?
Nah,
No.
I think I've heard about
Thunder's
it though.
fun. Why is my okay? I'm gonna sign out again, sign back on, see if I can get my camera to work. Bye. Have fun. Don't say any swear words while I'm gone. Okay. I was muted. Okay. Can anyone hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Okay. Great. Okay.
Yeah, we can.
I'm just gonna go through this. We'll see what happens. Okay. I'm looking at my end. I can see pretty good. If you can't see it at all, just I don't know what to say. Let me know, and I don't know. I'll cry or something.
Yeah, we can
I'll
see your
read it
camera.
to you. I will cry if you can't see it, but it's okay. You can do it. You can watch a grown man cry, right? You're gonna watch a 22-year-old man cry. You're just not even gonna.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the grown man crying.
Yes, there is. I'm telling you, because I'm a man, and men aren't supposed to cry.
That's a lie.
That's right. Thank you.
Okay, my wife is agreeing with you. I don't know. I guess I'm just insecure. Okay, let's talk about solving equations. Just real quick, this is Godzilla time. You don't have to write this down. You can just watch. Just as this the basics that I want to make sure that you understand. Solving equations. Again, you're going to say, some are going to say, Sensei, I know this is so boring. Come on, but just bear with me. If we say 4x equals 20, the way we solve that is we want to get the x by itself. I want to get rid of this 4. I see the 4 is multiplying by x. So what do? I divide by 4 on both sides. Divide by 4, x equals 5. I know we understand that, but let's just understand the concepts here. I'll get out of the way. I know I'm making it unfocused when I get in the way. Okay, so basically, you do the opposite of what it says. If you multiply, you divide. If you divide, you multiply. if you add x plus 8 equals negative 10, right? If I'm adding 8 to x, I got to get x by itself. I subtract 8, right? Now, of course, I have the same sign here. Subtract, subtract. It's going to be negative x equals negative 18, okay? So that's how you solve those. Now, a couple things that you might not remember how to do. So that was all review. Some of you might know this, some of you might not. If I say 2/3 x equals 9, okay. Now, multiplying by 2/3, I could divide by 2/3, but there's another way, which is the same as dividing. Can anyone tell me out loud what I do to solve this? Is there anyone
I
that...
can't
the
even see what
screen's
you
really
wrote.
blurry.
It's so blurry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
can't
like,
even see what you wrote.
it's like if somebody takes off their glasses and tries squinting their eyes and still can't see it.
How about
Oh,
now?
now it even got pixelated. Oh, now it's back.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, okay, how do I solve that?
Would you multiply by
Multiply 3.
the reciprocal?
Yes, multiply by the reciprocal. So multiply by 3/2. And you see what happens? It gets unfocused when I get in the way. And so, really, oh, that's an ugly. I wanted to make it, I should have done another number, but whatever. So anyway, so how do I multiply this? This becomes x, 9 times 3 is 27 divided by 2. But anyway, the idea is you want to go ahead and have it do by the reciprocal. See, that looks focused to me, but you guys can't see it?
It is focused for me too.
Yeah, it looked
Anyway.
really good there for a second.
Yeah. So anyway, what we're doing here is it's if I get in the way and it focuses on me instead of the board. What we want to do here is when I multiply the reciprocal, really what's going on is this. I'm saying 3 times 2 is 6 and 2 times 3 is 6. I'm making it 6/6, which is equal to 1. And that 1 changes to 1x. So idea with multiplication, we're really changing these to 1. And this might not make sense to you. For addition and subtraction, you're changing them to 0. Okay? But
Are we reading this? Are we writing this down?
no, this is Godzilla time. You don't need to write it down. I'll tell you when you need to take the notes.
Why
Now,
do you call it Godzilla time?
I thought I explained that to you guys. Did I not explain that to this class?
You did.
Did I explain it?
Yes, you did.
Oh, that's my fault.
Real quick, when you're watching the movie Godzilla, you don't sit there and take notes and say Godzilla ate the man next to the tree, right? You just watch. When he eats the man, you just go, oh, wow, boom. That's what you're doing.
Makes sense.
What's it called? Infinity Wars time. I don't know. What's the latest movie? There's no movies that I can compare to that have been latest and greatest. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That just came out. Anyway, what if I have this? Watch this now. This you might want to take notes. You don't have to if you don't want, if you know how to do this. If I said square root of x equals 3. Now, I need to get rid of that square root. How do I do that? How do I get rid of the square root? Oh, it's unfocused. It looks focused to me. Anyone know? Opposite of square, you have to do the opposite. Opposite of multiplication is division. Opposite of addition is subtraction. Opposite of whatever, what's opposite of the square root? Square it.
You square?
So you get rid of this by, look at what I'm doing here. You square the whole thing, and then you have to square that. That cancels it out. 3 times 3 is 9. And it makes sense because square root of 9 is 3. That's the whole point of this whole thing. Now, another thing you might not know, again, this is Godzilla time. Take notes if you feel like you need to. What if I had x cubed equals 8? How do I get rid of that? What's the opposite of x cubed? Opposite of x cubed. cubed root. You cube root it. Cube root of 8 is 2. I'm getting out of the way so I can focus on that. Unfocus, 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 focus. Is anyone still there? Let's see. Ethan, are you there? Am I? Okay, good. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
So anyway, get rid of cube. You do the cube root. Get rid of cube root. You cube. You just do the opposite of them. Now, one other thing you might not know how to do, and then we'll start going doing the homework. Watch this, homies. If I say x to the 2/3 power equals, I know I'm in the way. I'll get out of the way in just a second. Trying to think of a good number that I could put it in is 8. No, not 8. 4. Okay, look at that. You can
Sorry. Oh, right now.
x to the 2/3 power equals 4. How do I get, okay, wait until it's focused. How do I get rid of that 2/3? It's kind of the same thing with the multiplication. What do you think? I'll just tell you, because we're wasting so much time. You want to multiply by its reciprocal 3/2. You want to multiply this by the reciprocal 3/2. Now, how do you multiply exponents, though? Now, remember, quick again, x to the 3rd times x to the 2. What does that equal? What's x to the 3rd times x to the 2? I know it's unfocused. Okay, x to the 3rd times x to the 2. Wait.
X to the 5th.
Yes, thank you. X to the 5th. So, thank you. You add them, right? But what is x to the 3rd raised to the 5th power? So these you add. X to the 3rd raised to the 5th power. What does that equal to?
X to the 15th power.
X to the 15. You multiply, right? So in order to multiply, you want to multiply this by its reciprocal, which means you want to raise it to the reciprocal, 3/2. And that's going to get rid of that. So if I raise this to the 3/2, I have to raise this to the 3/2, and x equals 4 raised to the 3/2 power. Now you need to know how to solve that. You should know how to solve that at this point, because I showed it to you yesterday. But if you don't remember, x4 square root raised to the 3rd power, which will be 8. Okay, those are all the basics that you need to know now for this point. All right? Are there any questions before I erase that? Okay, cool. I'm going to erase in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm moving on. Okay, Godzilla time is over. We're doing the homework. Here we go. By the way, you can take notes in Godzilla time if you really feel like you need to. You can. Okay, 3. Number 3. We're doing number 3. 3 through 35 odd. Square root of 5x plus 1 equals 6. Okay, now look at that. No problem. We should be able to solve that. Okay, how do I get rid of that square root? Well, you're going to square it. Whoop, whoop. You square the whole thing, got to square that. So now it's 5x plus 1 equals 6 times 6 is 36. Then you can solve it at that point. Subtract 1. Divide by 5. And that's it. What's the final answer? Anyone solve it?
X equals 7.
Very good. Minus 1, minus 1. 5x equals 35. Divide by 5.
Hey.
X equals 7.
Wait, isn't it 30?
Wait, what
Never
I
mind.
do wrong? I could have made a mistake. Did a lot of mistakes second period.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm going to erase this in 10 seconds unless someone says, wait, Sensei.
Wait,
Number-
Sensei.
Wait, okay, I'm waiting. I'm looking at number 5. Can you guys see 5? Are you guys looking at the homework on your own, or I'm just wondering if you need me to do it? Open up the canvas if you want. 5, you just take the cubed root of it.
You have to do it. I know. It's like.
I guess I'll do 5, and then I'll do 7, and and then I'll move on
It's beautiful.
to 13. So I'm gonna do 5. Can I erase it now?
No.
I'm gonna erase it in 10 seconds unless someone says.
That is-
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I erased it before I said 1, I know. Okay, I'm just going to do these very quickly. Number 5. Numero 50. Number 5. I take, it's the same thing, except now I'm doing the cubed root of x minus 6. Get rid of the cube root. Is you cube it. Okay? So I'm going to cube it. I'm going to cube. X minus 6 equals 8. And then I just add 6. And that is no problem. X equals 14. That's all you got to do.
Sensei, it's not x minus 6.
That's 6.
It's x
Yeah.
minus
not
16.
6. It's supposed to be negative 16.
Details. All right, you change yours to negative 16. That means we just add 16. You guys can change it. I apologize. All right, fine. I will change it. Okay, 16, 16, 16, 16, and 24. Did I change all that right?
Yeah, you changed it right.
Sorry about that. I am so sorry. All right, I'm moving on. Can I erase it? I'm going to erase this in 10 seconds. I want to move on to 7. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move to 9. You guys do 7. And you do 7. You guys can do 7. 9 will... I just want to get rid of that 1/5. I'm doing 9. 9, 8, 7, 6. Erasing to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9. Here comes 9. Number 9. Okay, so I have 1/5 times the cubed root of 3x plus 10 equals 8. Now, a very wise man told me a good idea to think of solving equations like this. You got to think of it as like peeling an onion, right? And put this. Peeling an onion. And you want to get rid of the outside, like the X is the center of the onion. And you want to get rid of the outside layers first. So you have the X. So what's the furthest outside? The 10. Then the next furthest outside is the 1/5. Then the root 3, the cubed root, and then the 3. Those are the ones. Those are the ones you're going to get rid of. So we just go like this: minus 10 first. 1/5 times the cubed root of 3x equals negative 2. Now, how do I get rid of that 1/5?
Multiply it by its reciprocal.
Yes, which is what? 5.
5 over 1.
Correct. And we just say 5. 100%. Thank you for saying that. 3x, cubed root of 3x equals negative 10. Oh my goodness. Oh no. It's not that bad. Now I get rid of the cube root. You cube it. Negative 10 times negative 10 times negative 10. Negative 10 times negative 10 is positive 100 times negative 10 is 1,000. Negative 1,000. Then I divide by 3. What's 1,000 divided by 3? I don't know, like 333 and 1/3 or something. 333 and 1/3. 333.3. Put it in your calculator and see. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, that's 9. I'm doing 13. Should I do 13? Do you guys want to do 13, the word problem with the elephant? Biologists have discovered that the shoulder height in centimeters of a male Asian elephant can be modeled by h equals 62.5 cube root of t plus 75.8, where t is the age in years of the elephant. Determine the age of the elephant with a shoulder height of 250 centimeters. I've always wanted to know how old elephants can be, actually. Word problem would solve that. Whoever says you wouldn't use math in real life? Well, we're going to use it to figure out how old elephants are. Does anyone want me to do 13 word problem? I'll give you 10 seconds to respond.
Yes, please.
Yeah, do it, please.
All right, let's do it. You guys just want to know how old elephants are. Okay, so they give you this is pretty straightforward because they just give you the formula. Hey, the height of an elephant is equal to 62.5 times the cube root of t, which is time, which is the age of the elephant, plus 75.8. Well, what if the elephant is 250 centimeters high? How old will he be? Well, you just plug in the 250 there and you solve for t. And that's all you got to do. And again, we talk about peeling the onion. The furthest part of the onion is the 75.8. And then we have the 250, or 75.8. Then we get the 62.5. Then we get rid of the cube root. So I'm going to need to use my calculator for this one because I just don't really feel like subtracting decimals by hand. But you may subtract decimals by hand if you like. 75.8 minus 75.8. I should have you guys solve it. 250. I should have you guys solve it and then I'll have you solve the next one. 174.2 equals 62.5 cube root of t. Divide by 62.5. .7872 equals cube root of t. I got to cube it. So 2.782 raised to the third power. 2.7872. How old is this elephant going to be? X equals 21.65 years old. Which is interesting. This elephant's still kind of upset because elephants, because they're bigger, they cannot drink alcohol till they're 40. So he has another 19 years and 18 point something years till he can start drinking alcohol. That's the legal age for elephants to start drinking alcohol. You guys, my recommendation is don't drink until you're 21. There you go. That looks really blurry to me. Am I gone? Can you guys hear me? Maybe I'm gone. Okay, thank you, Jose.
I have a question.
Yeah.
My mom wants to know what kind of alcohol elephants drink.
What? Your mom's not supposed to be listening to this. I'm very embarrassed right now. It's a methane alcohol. I don't know. Shoot. Got thrown off because the parent was listening. Okay. I don't know. They probably drink. Actually, elephants are, what do they call them? Teetotalers. They don't drink alcohol. All right. That's 13. Now, a couple of these. I'm going to do a couple in sections 15 through 26 and a couple in 27 through 34. I'm trying to get maybe 6 more problems down. How long have we been in here for? I'm sorry. Can I erase that? I'm erasing in 10 seconds. All right. I'm erasing it. Okay. Now, these are a little bit chunky because these are going to make quadratic equations. So I'm going to do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do 15 and 19. I'm going to do 15 pretty quick. Okay, 15. Watch what I do here. We have here x minus 6 equals square root of 3x. Go ahead and look at that. Write it down. That's 15. Okay, now the problem here is we have a couple problems here that you're probably freaking out about. Like, oh my gosh, what the heck? We have x on both sides, right? Maybe that's just it, with the square root too. Okay, so the main thing is we got to bring x to one side. But before we do that, we have to get rid of the square root. I can't just subtract the square root over there. So I get rid of the square root just by, as you know it. How do I get rid of the square root? Someone yell it out so I can do it so we can get out of here.
You square it.
You square it. Thank you. Square it. Now watch. I have to square this whole thing here. X minus 6 squared is x minus 6 times x minus 6. That's the big thing. So you guys can do that. You know how to multiply x minus 6 times x minus 6. You can use the box or you can use FOIL. But it's going to be x squared minus 12x plus 36. I'm going to pause and see if you guys need explanation for that. Do anyone need an explanation for that, or can I move on? I'll give you 10 seconds to reply. Okay. $200 fermented fruits? I never thought of that. Like that's fruit moonshine. Is that true though? Do they really eat fermented fruits, Jay? I'm wondering if that's actually true.
I just searched up what alcohol elephants use to get drunk.
Yeah. So that's probably interesting. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. How do I solve this at this point now? I'm just going to tell you. You got to set it equal to 0 to get a quadratic. Then you either factor it or use a quadratic formula. But remember, if it's x squared, x number, it's a quadratic. And to solve, we have to set it equal to 0. So I got to subtract 3x on both sides. So that's the main thing here, is you make them into quadratics, and then you have to set it equal to 0. Is anyone learning anything right now, or is this just, am I like talking like you're bored and you're not listening? I don't know.
No, we're learning.
Okay, that's good. So that's equal to 0, and then we just factor it out, right? Or you can use a quadratic formula. That's more work. I'm just going 36 minus. Stop me if I'm going too fast. What times what equals 36 and adds negative 15? Someone tell me and help me out so I know that the class is
12 and 3.
12 and 3. It's got to be negative 12, negative 3. So because a negative times negative is a positive, negative plus negative is a negative. X minus 12 times x minus 3 equals 0. My final answer is 12 and 3. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm going to erase that in 10 seconds unless someone says, don't erase it, because I want to move on to 19 with the cube root. That's a mother. 5 seconds. I'm erasing in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 19. Jalen,
Yeah.
how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good actually.
Hey, what did you learn in first period today?
I had PE.
So what did they have you do?
We have to like just read out of like a textbook and like do vocab and stuff.
But don't you do any PE stuff?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to keep a log though?
Oh yeah, we have to do a workout log, but that's it.
All right. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, 19. The only thing about this is it's a cube root. That's the only difference. So to get rid of the cubed root, you have to cube it, as you know. Now this is going to be a little bit crazy here. So I know you guys know. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Cube it. So this is 8x cubed minus 1 equals 2x minus 1 cubed. Let me write this out right here. It's 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1. Let's do 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1 first. It's 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. There's my 2x minus 1. Now I got to multiply that by 2x minus 1. And then I just go, right, I'm just going to do this. Once I do cubes, I like doing the boxes. It's just so much more easier for me. 4x cubed minus 8x squared, 2x, negative 4x squared, 4x, and negative 1. So real quick, and I'll get out of the way in just a second, it's 4x cubed minus 12x squared plus 6x minus 1. That is 2x minus 1 cubed. Hey, Matthew.
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Can I read what?
It.
What's it?
What do you think? The board.
Sure.
Sure you can read the board?
4x squared minus 4x plus 1.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
4x squared. Wait, what? 4x? Really? Wait, Matthew.
Wait, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, good. But we don't need that part. We just need this. We need this right here. Right, so you're right. Okay, you can read. That's good. That's all I need to know. Okay, I'm going to erase this. Any questions on how I got that before I erase it, though? Any questions on how I got this?
I don't have a question on that. I have a question on the box.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's how I... Okay, great. What's the question?
How'd you get 4x cubed?
Oh, you know what? How did I get 4x cubed? I made a mistake. What should it be?
8x cubed?
Yes, and that's a major mistake. That would have made this problem impossible to solve. It's 8x cubed. Let's make sure everything else is right. Because I rushed through it. 2x, 2, and 4x, positive 4. Negative 1. Okay, I think that's right. Is that it? Are there any other questions? This should be an 8. 8, 8, 8. I'm erasing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Okay, now I could just solve. Okay, it's not quite a quadratic, but I noticed something here. I have an 8x cubed here and an 8x cubed here. If that was this is a very beautiful thing. If I made that mistake, I would have been like, "What the heck? I don't know how to solve this." So let's get rid of. You know, if you have two of them, they actually cancel out. And now you have your quadratic. Okay, so now my quadratic, I don't like the negative here, and I want to set this equal to 0. I want to set it equal to 0. Set it equal to 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring everything over here because that'll make this a positive. So I'm going to add 12x squared. I'm going to take away 6x. I'm going to add 1. So I'm going to add 12x squared, take away 6x. I'm going to add 1. And then this is going to become 12x squared minus 6x. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. And then this all cancels out and becomes 0. And now I just have to factor it out. They're both divisible by 6x. And this becomes 2x minus 1. I'll pause there for a second so you can say, what the heck, Sensei? So I understand what's going on. Just stop and look at that for a second here. Are there any questions? I haven't solved it yet, but I'm like right there. The thing is that makes this one hard is I had to cube it, and then I got rid of the 8x cubed, and then I brought it equal to 0. It's a quadratic, and I factored it. This one's easier to factor because it's the greatest common factor. And now I'm almost there to solve it. What is the answer to the question, right? All right, what is my answer? What is x equal to? Reggie, I know you know it. What's the answer? What's x equal to?
Still doing it.
Okay, you need more time? I know, let's see, Taylor, I know you know the answer. What's the answer, Taylor?
I don't know.
Okay, that's all right, All right, let's go with Maria. How do you say that double L throws me off every time. Is it Maria or Morella?
It's actually Morella.
Morella, because usually a double L is like a Y, but isn't it? Anyway, Morella, that's easier. So Morella, do you know the answer?
No, I didn't get it yet.
Wait, do you need more time, or you're stuck?
I need more time.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Okay.
I'll be quiet and let you guys just kind of do your thing. All right, Morella, where are you at now?
I'm almost there. Just give me a second.
Okay. Let's see. I'll sing a song while you guys are working on it. Near. See if you can name the movie. What movie is this? Near, far, wherever you are, I will go, and my heart will go on. Oh, Jack, I'll have lots of babies. Jack. No, Rose, no, don't die. Stay alive and have babies. I will, Jack. So cold. Okay, let's see. Taylor.
Said I don't know
You don't know what?
what to do.
That's not the question I was going to ask you, Taylor. And you said you
But
need more
then
time.
what's the question?
Oh, what movie was that?
Oh, the Titanic.
Oh, very good. Nice. All right, Morella, what's the answer?
Would it be 1/8?
You know what? You're trying way too hard, I think. That's why it's taking you so much time. I want you to think of it this way. Once I get to this point, Morella, can you see this? I have this times this, and this is all equal to 0. Okay? Morella, are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want this to be 0, and I want this to be 0. So I'm going to have two different x's. What does x need to be to make 6 times what to make x equal to 0 here? To make this whole thing 0, what does x need to be equal to?
-6.
-6 times 6 is -36. I'm multiplying. What can I multiply 6 by to make it 0?
Zero.
Correctamundo. There's one answer. We got x equals 0. Now, this is the hard one. What do I need for this whole thing to be 0? What does x need to be? Do you know, Morella, or should I ask someone else?
Ask someone else.
All right, let's go with John. What should it be? 2x minus 1.
Oh, it should be. Should be x equals 1/2.
Yes, very good, John. So Morella and everyone else who doesn't know it, 1/2, we want this equal to 0. So we can write this as this. Here, I'll do it in red so you can see. I want 2x minus 1 equal to 0. You could write it like this, 2x minus 1. You just want to set up an equation. I want it to be equal to 0. And you could do it in your head, but you add 1, 2x equals 1, divide by 2, x equals 1/2. So those are your two answers, 1/2 and 0. That's 19. Okay, I'm going to blow through 27. I'm just going to do 27. I'm going to erase this in 10 seconds unless someone says they need it. Okay, I'm erasing it. I'm going to do 2 more problems and I'll be done, okay? 2 more, and I promise I'll be done. I'll let you go in 2. If you have questions, you can stay. 27, I'll do 27. I'll do this in less than 2 minutes. 2x to the 2/3 equals 8. Okay, peeling the onion. Give you a second to write it. What are you doing? Mom's outside. Go outside with Mom. Okay, I get rid of the 2 first. I divide by 2. X to the 2/3 equals 4. Now to get rid of the 2/3, you guys remember how to do that. You raise it to the 3/2 power. Am I going too fast? Let me know if I'm going too fast. 3/2. That means I root it and I cube it. Square root it, cube it. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 to the 3rd power is 8. Go ahead and see if that makes sense, and I'll move on to the next question. If there's any questions, I will answer them. If not, I'm moving on. I'll give you 10 seconds to answer. See if you have any questions. I want to do one more problem. This is not in your homework, but you got to know how to do this. This will be a test question. Test question. I'm going to do 39. Any questions? I'm going to erase this in 10 seconds. If there's no...
I had a question.
Yeah. Did I make a mistake? Usually.
No, it's not. I thought that when you had like a fraction, like say it's like 3/2, it would be like the square root of 4, and then inside the square root it would be 4 to the 3rd, not on the outside.
Jay, that is a very good question. Good point. Let me ask you something. You're saying this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's think about that. Do you have your calculator out?
Yeah.
Actually, you don't need it. What's 4 times 4 times 4?
64.
What's square root of 64?
Is it 8? Oh, okay. All right then.
It's like it's kind of like the rule. Like, let me ask you another question, Jay. What's 2 times 3?
6.
What's 3 times 2?
6.
You know, multiplication doesn't change.
Yeah. Okay. It's the same thing. Okay.
Same idea. Yep.
All right. Thank you.
So you are correct. Okay. What did I say? It's going to do 39, and then I'm going to stop at 39. You just have to understand this concept. It's not one of your homework problems, but I'm going to test you on it because this is an honors class. The other classes aren't doing this, but I'm going to show you how to do it. It'll be on your test. This solving a radical inequality. Okay, now, couple things here. This looks very straightforward in solving it, and it mostly is. You just solve it like regular. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the 4. I divide by 4. No problemo. Square root of x minus 2 is greater than 5. Now I'm going to square it. Get rid of the square root. X minus 2 equals 20, is greater than 25. Then I add 2, and x is greater than 27. I'm going to pause there for a second to make sure you understand that. There's one more step that we have to do. Pause and let it get out of focus. One more step that we have to do, though, because our answer is not just x is greater than 27. I also know that there's some numbers I can't put into that exponent. We call that in the square root, which I call the radicand. So what I want to do is I want to figure, all right, this can't be negative. You guys remember that? I can't have a negative in there. So x cannot be like 1. It can't be 1. Why not? Because what's 1 minus 2? Negative 1. It can't be 0. X can't be 0 because 0 minus 2 is negative 2. I can't take the square root of negative 2. So you want to figure out what numbers can they not be. So you want to say this. X minus 2 must be greater than or equal to 0. Okay? This has to be bigger than 0. So you set up an equation. Then you solve it. And x has to be greater than or equal to 2. So x cannot be smaller than 2. So that leaves my answer saying x is greater than 27, but x is also greater than or equal to 2. So can I write that as I guess it doesn't really matter because this is fine. Since this is bigger than 2, I don't need to put this in here. But sometimes it overlaps. So everything but 27 is going to be my solutions. But we have to make sure that our radicand, this is bigger than. So if this ended up being like less than 27, you'd say between 2 and 27. But the thing is, you have to know what numbers you cannot put in there. Okay, so since this is bigger than 2, we can just keep that on the side and just think of it, just keep it in the back of our minds. But I want to make sure that you understand that, because some of the problems in the book will say, oh, you know, it can be greater than 27, but it also must be anything bigger than, 30 or something. All right, are there any questions before I dismiss you? Exactly an hour. Because we had technical difficulties. That's what it was. I blame it on the technical difficulties. Okay. If you don't have any questions, you may go. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Otherwise, you can stay and we'll answer any questions. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Jacob. Bye, Gracie. Bye, Natalia. Bye, Gianna. Bye, Joshua. Bye, Reggie. Bye, Taylor. Bye, John. Bye, Ethan. Bye, Roberto. Bye, Jose.
Bye, Sensei.
Bye. Bye, Kayla. Bye, Marella. Bye, Matthew. All right. Jacob, where's your camera? Can't even see you. Wait. Oh my. Okay, Carlos, Kayla. Let's go ladies first. Kayla, do you have a question?
No, I just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry for throwing you off, but my mom thinks you're like really funny.
Oh no, it's fine. No, thanks for saying that. I'm glad she thought that.
She's like, oh yay, third period whenever I has to go onto the computer.
Oh, that's funny. You made my day, Kayla. Thank you so much. Tell your mom thanks. I appreciate that.
Okay.
It means a lot to me as a teacher. So thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. See you later. Jacob, are you there? Oh, no. Okay.